Hi, Ryan here with Bond Street Mortgage, and I'm taking a look at this event we've been running for the last week. It's for a physical first-time home buyer seminar, live in-person event. And so far, we've had 14 people say they're going and 47 interested. And what that probably means is that they don't know if they'll be available at that time. What I want to talk about in this video is how to follow up with all of these people. Now, I will mention that a lot of them, even more than the 14, have gone ahead to where the tickets are right here, and they've gone through to a landing page we created that collects some contact info for the event so that they can get tickets and see an instant recorded webinar. And we do know, have seen a few of these people actually interact with us before the event on the mortgage side of things in terms of getting pre-approved and things like that. So you can use the ticket link in your events as a lead capture element. There's one tip for you. That will work on some level. Now, what do we do about these 14 people going and the 47 interested? How do we follow up? Well, good news is for a lot of them, Facebook's going to do a lot of the work for us. We know that we have our events tab in Facebook, right? A lot of us use this heavily if we do a lot of stuff with Facebook events. I know a lot of moms do, with things for the kids. I know my wife does. I actually just had to go ask her how this works. And you'll be reminded daily about what events you have coming up, and you'll also get some emails. Hey, this event is coming up. Very cool. Facebook will do some of the reminding for us and following up to get people to the event. What else do we do? How do we get these 60 people or so to engage further as the event gets closer, maybe the day of or the day before the event? Well, pretty common sense. We can start to actually interact with them on Facebook. So we have the people who are interested. We have the going. I'll start with the going. All right, here's Rochelle. I click on her, and what will I do here? Well, I can go ahead and send a message, add her as a friend, right? So you would, if you have this event, you add as a friend, send a message. Hey, I saw you registered for our event. Just touching base to remind you that it's this Thursday. Do you have any questions in the meantime? And you could create a little script for yourself, just like I said, and just go ahead and add some friends and copy it in. Now, what I don't know is what Facebook will do if you do this too often. I would think that because they sign up for an event of yours, that you're not going to end up in some kind of Facebook jail for reaching out to too many people. But I don't know how that's going to go yet, but maybe just do a handful, just start with the invitees, and then over time, go and start sending a few friend requests a day to the people who have replied to your event. Now, I know this might sound like work, right? You've actually got to take time, sit in here, go through these enrollees. But one of the big things with online lead generation, one of the big complaints is that, hey, I don't have a lot of contact info on this lead. A lot of time you're only getting an email address, maybe a fake phone number, maybe a name. Here you're getting Facebook, right? You're getting everything. You're seeing their whole profile, and this is very powerful. So if you treat this list, this 14 going, 47 interested, as a little bit of a leads list, like a CRM, and you take the time, you block out maybe 15 minutes a day to really try to build relationships with these people, it could go very well. You are going to know what kind of work these people do. You might even be able to search their job or find their email address or phone number online, and you're going to be able to go ahead and start real conversations based around their interests. In a lot of cases, because you're running these locally, you'll probably know friends in common, and when you send the friend request, they'll see that you know somebody similar. They'll be more likely to accept the request, and then you just start conversations that can lead to real estate transactions. And of course, we know almost everybody is going to do some kind of real estate sales transaction in the next decade. So almost everybody here is a quality lead, not to mention the fact that they explicitly opted in and said they were interested in a first-time home buyer seminar in this case. So it's up to you from there. So just a quick video here about how to follow up on event leads. Running a campaign like this is fairly simple. You just go create the event on your Facebook page, and you'll see here we ran an ad to the event. We've gotten 64 responses. We've spent $400. Yes, that might sound like a lot, but if we can get a nice handful of these people, 14 said they're going, if we can get even 10 to show up in person, it stands to reason that one or two will work with us on some level, at least if we meet them in person. They'll either work with us directly, they'll refer a friend. We're starting relationships here, and it'll be well worth our investment in this campaign. Plus, we have the other 60 or so people to follow up on and start to build relationships with in Facebook. Okay, thanks a lot.